Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the Buffaloes will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Booker, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
The Buffaloes are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's wheeled in. It's Jordan. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Quinn. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. Defense will make the stop. What will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 12-yard line. 3rd down coming.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on 4th down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
And the Utes offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the second down play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Buffaloes are going to cash in this red zone trip. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Touchdown, Colorado. This quarterback on fire today. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Utah offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Evans. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. We're going to pass here on second down. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Launches downfield. And he's got it. Gets some space around the 30. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Utah.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn of the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. On first down, it's play action. On the run here, lets it go. The sure hands. It's Martin. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Can he reach the end zone? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Buffs. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14.
That makes the score Colorado 21.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Take over. First and 10.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch, but the throw pulled him out of the field of play. Incomplete.
Second down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Defense is coming after him. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Running out of time in the pocket. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Colorado 21, Utah 14.
And the Utes will kick this away to start the second half. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And here's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Buffaloes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And now the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Well, the offense failed earlier in the 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Jordan. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Evans. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
2nd down after that previous play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. A lot of times when a quarterback sees man defense, he wants to get the ball out of his hands as quickly as possible, put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers, and hope that he can break a tackle or 2 on the outside and get a big play.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And the Utes will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 43. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. Leading here in the 4th quarter to keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to 4th down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a 1st down, and now this one could be over.
Looking for some space. It's Scatterbo. second down after that run on the previous play. And the running back takes the handoff, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, they try to run the football here, and they're unable to get that first down. The clock does keep moving. The big question now is third down. What do you do? Keep it on the ground again, or roll the dice, throw the football knowing an incompletion, the clock will stop.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
And the Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. The drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. On the run, it's Smith. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead. After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. Bringing it out, it's Quinn. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. The Utes under the line in the hurry out. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play. So we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Nobody can bring him down. And that turnover will finish the football game.